should get out of my way. You should get...
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the visitor sideline, the Dolphins head coach. His team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024 at quarterback, Josh Allen.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Throwing right away is Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Man in motion is Coleman. Allen on third down. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. That is catch number 60 for the season.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's now third down and 4.
Here's a third down and 4. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Open man, right side, he's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Allen now on second down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll take this one in. Jackson Hall. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 4th TD grab of the season. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Once again, it's A.J. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Matt Milano there to stop him.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That's another Dolphins.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
31-yard line.
On the handoff, this is A.J. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Rolling right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Miami.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. They'll look to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
And in motion is Coleman. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. So it's fourth down. Punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honors. That's Jalen Naylor back to return. He'll return it from the 11. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here is Allen. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And with something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll toss it here to Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Landon Jackson. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up third down and 15.
Let's go.
Now a screen set up for Achek. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he's into the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dolphins. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, this is strong. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's out. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
In motion, Shakir. To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. This returnable for Naylor. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achek. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. from the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught on the side by Waddle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Waddle's first catch. Good for a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one complete to McConkey.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. Greg, I know you're passionate about this. The change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on fourth down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I had it. So I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
Third down, it's Allen. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Bills first down.
That's good for a Bills.
Allen to throw again. Into the hands of Coleman. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Complete to 0. Keon Coleman.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw once more, here's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
The Bills going to use their final timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still first down.
So now then, first and goal from the 1. One more time going up top with Allen. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. To throw again, it's Allen. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And here's the Chiefs running back. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the tight end, Jake Ferguson. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Cowboys get it done as they come away with the win. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's the dangerous speedster, Jameson Williams. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Lions are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. This one finds McConkey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
A run up the middle with Achane. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And the Dolphins first down. A gain of 13 yards.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Dolphins.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Back to 60. Back to 60.
red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This is caught at the 2. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Dolphins, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A-10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Come a little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, this is strong. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing is end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
A run here with Achane. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Moving to his right. He keeps it himself. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Third, they need 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. Second down and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's complete to Coleman. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Whoa! And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Braylon twice on the tackle. 1 yard gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
For a Bills
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He takes off. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Allen now on 2nd down. Up in middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Allen to throw. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
One more time with Cook. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they pick it up. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Once again, it's Cook.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And the Bills, 1st down.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Cook. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 7-yard
2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
Allen going to keep it on his own read. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, Protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
60 Bison.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening.
Let's go.
A run, and it's A-Chan. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Miami. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Oh, a loose football. But it looks like the Bills are going to get it back. A fortunate break there.
A gain of a yard makes it third.
On third down, it's Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. He'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
At the 46-yard
We'll come
line.
back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 6 coming up. A design run here for Allen. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a 1st down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They'll run with Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Thomas on the tackle.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Brings up third
Now,
down and
a
6
big
yards to
third
go.
down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Miami Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And they are indeed back within one score. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Has some room inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, and it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.